Alright, this is the last time I'm gonna record this opening section. Oh my god, bro. Anyway, this video, finally, I'm so happy to have finished this. And I want you to uh, keep a few things in mind. There's a reason why I've put this at the start. It's because I wanted to address some things that I felt would be better to talk about now rather than at the end of the video, just so the information is out there immediately. I've got some notes here. When it comes to Poise, in Dark Souls 1, the last game where Poise really did what it did as it works in Elden Ring, say, for example, you had 61 Poise and you got hit with a Great Combustion. That would knock your Poise down by 40, leaving you with 21 Poise remaining. It would take 4 seconds for that Poise to come back up to 61 Poise. Elden Ring takes that and it extends that time to 30 seconds. This is universal across all weapons of all types. We tested it with different stats. We tested it with more strength, less strength, more dex, less dex, more endurance, you name it, we tested it. It is completely universal. Your Poise will regenerate 30 seconds after it being after your Poise being hit, let's say. However, say you get hit, that's your Poise gone. You get hit again, you're stunned. You get hit a third time, your Poise is instantly reset. You will instantly Poise the third hit. No matter what it is, you will tank the third hit. As long as say you're in a 1v1 situation, someone hits you 3 times, your Poise will automatically reset on the third. So if you're in a ganking situation, you can use that to your advantage, knowing that if the person hits me 3 times, I'm going to tank on the third hit, no matter what. I wanted to make sure that that was addressed because it was a very weird thing that me and Harceru had to figure out, because it's the same as the other games. It was applied differently, and that's one thing I need to make sure I do as well. Is huge shout out to Harceru. He did this with me over a course of days. This took us days. This is only a short video, but it took us days because there was so much trial and error. At one point, I was off with my readings by like 20 points, and both of us were completely baffled as to how we managed to test things over the course of different days and get different results on different days. But I'm pretty sure it's all correct now. If it isn't, please feel free to do your own testing. This is for the community, so you can do your part by fact checking, double checking my results. I'm completely fine with that. If I am wrong, let me know. I would rather be told I'm wrong than put out the wrong information. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy the video. I hope that it gives you some information that you needed. Thank you. Please enjoy. To tank Estoc's one-handed moveset, it will take 41 Poise. However, the jump attack will take 61 Poise. To tank the Estoc's two-handed moveset, it will require 45 Poise, with the jump attack costing 68 Poise. Both the curved sword and the katana class share the same Poise value, at 51 to tank the standard moveset, and 76 to tank the jumping attack one-handed. Once again, curved sword and cat share the same Poise values even when two-handed, with 56 poise to tank the two-handed moveset, and 83 poise to tank the jumping two-handed moveset. Two-handed cat running R2, one of cat's most viable moves, however, will take 111 poise. One-handed Greatsword will take 103 poise to tank, whereas the two-handed R1 will take 115 poise to tank. And that is pretty much it. You probably noticed that I didn't test some R2s. The reason for that is not because I didn't want to test them, is I wanted to get more important parts of the moveset out of the way and in the hands of the community. Because realistically, you're not looking to eat an R2, you're not looking to tank an R2 to the face. So I thought it'd be better to get the general, more commonly used moves of the moveset out there first for the poise values. But I wanted to take this time, because I haven't been able to record a commentary for a long time, I wanted to take this time to talk about the game, because I've noticed that the community is very discouraged, they're very disheartened by the balancing currently of the game, and I want to tell you with full confidence that these games get so much better the more we address its actual issues. If you look at something like Moonveil, if you look at something like Estoc Turtle, let me correct that. If you look at something like Moonveil, and you look at something like Barricade Shield, because Estoc Turtle is not the problem, it's the Barricade Shield. If you look at these things, and I've had comments of people saying, oh, you can use this build to counter this setup. It's very silly to say that you need a whole build to counter a setup. That means that unless you hard counter this thing, you're not going to really do much against it. And that is the first sign of something being overpowered, when you need something very, very specific to beat it, something that not everybody has access to in their arsenal. But I want to say to the community that these games get so much better, and it's our job to bring things to light and to make sure that the right people in the community get access to them. And it's very funny, because the more people are using the broken stuff, the more FromSoft has to do something about it, because it doesn't just hurt their PvP, because, you know, it's not their main focus, it never is. Eventually it will hurt their PvE, and that's where they start to take action. FromSoft have patched the game just because it affects PvE, and they don't want their PvE experience to be affected by unbalanced things in the game. And eventually that transfers over to the PvP, and it makes it more bearable to play. I, for one, love this game. I love it so much. I love that everything hits like a truck. In a way, there are some things that definitely need some toning down, like the weapon art I'm using and Moonveil. But yeah, I wish I had more time to talk about this stuff. Commentary video most likely next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making it, as grueling as it was. It was hard, but I am so glad I finally got to bring it. There will be more parts, I promise. Bye bye, have a good day.